It's been an extraordinary session at the United Nations headquarters. The past 3 days eventually leading to a resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. Voted for by 14 nations with no opposition and just the United States of America abstaining. Before the vote, there were intense talks involving Arab foreign ministers, and this call from the British Foreign Secretary.
We are all very conscious that peace is made on the ground while resolutions are written in the United Nations. Our job here is to support the efforts for peace on the ground and to help turn the good words on paper into changes on the ground that are desperately needed. We'll go from here to the Security Council to vote for what I hope will be a unanimous resolution that will send a very strong signal about the determination of the whole international community to build a dignity for the people of Gaza and security for the people of Israel, and for all the nations here to make their contribution to that noble goal. Thank you very much indeed.
The final resolution was based on a British drafted text and with the amendments by key Arab negotiators. The resolution also expressed grave concern at the escalating violence and the deepening humanitarian crisis in Gaza. It emphasised the need to open all border crossings and achieve a lasting solution to the conflict. The vote came when French Foreign Minister Bernard Kouchner called for a show of hands. The only abstention came from the United States of America. Nonetheless, the United Nations Secretary-General was confident about the signal sent out from the world body.
I'm heartened and relieved at the adoption by the Council today of a resolution to bring an end to this tragic situation. Your decision signals the will of the international community. It must be fully respected by all parties to this conflict.
There was also time for the US to explain why it had not voted in favour.
The United States thought it important to see the outcomes of the Egyptian mediation efforts in order to see what this resolution might have been supporting. And that is why we chose to abstain tonight. But after a great deal of consideration, we decided that this resolution, the text of which we support, the goals of which we support, and the objectives that we fully support, should indeed be allowed to go forward.
So the correct diplomatic signals and sounds, and in nearly all cases, a general consensus from the United Nations. Now it's a matter of time to see whether the resolution will be adhered to by those on the ground in the Middle East.